Okay, just a quick update for those who are following on the guitar building repair bench. This is where I'm at the moment. So I still need to build the riser for underneath here, which is going to deal with some of these issues of when I put down the new floor, it's significantly more level than it was, but it's still not level. It's an old building and it's got issues. So I'll be able to sort of wedge that and deal with some of these things like you see here. We're touching at the bottom, not up here. There's a gap at the back, and if I put the level on there, it's, you know, tilting forward, so I have to fix those things. The big benches, though, are also not level, and they've got a tiny bit of rock to them, which isn't going to work. So I'm going to have to modify that, and I'm going to put little, I think I'm going to try putting leveling feet underneath them. We got to go see what's available, which will change the height of the bench on the back, so I'm not putting the riser underneath that till I get that part figured out. But here's what I ended up doing. So it's got, like I said, those sort of pieces that allow me to get the clamps in further, so I can get a little further into the top. I ended up doing a couple of them. I don't know if you can see it. They go right through. So I could actually put a pipe clamp right through if I really wanted to. This one I did kind of straight up as they were at the school I was at, with 2x4 for support in the middle. Gives you a super solid spot there for if you need to do any hammering. The other bench I ended up building a little bit different because I didn't think I'd need a full width of storage on everything. So on this side here, I'm gonna put some drawers in there. That's what these two are, is gonna be drawers. The ends of these ones, I had no idea what I was gonna do with it, so I just kind of put in a shelf, and I could maybe put in drawers there later or see what I need to use it for storage, whatever happens to work. The tops I'm finding, so the way I built them with that torsion box construction, and they ended up being 2 layers kind of on top mostly. I've lost a lot. I wasn't thinking entirely it through. So this is 1.5 inches, which loses some clamping depth, and also a couple of small things I wanted to be able to clamp on here to the edge of the table are about 1.5 inches. So they'll just barely fit if I'm lucky. Probably by the time I get the epoxy, they won't. So, you know, there's always things you would change as you go along. So I got to work on those few things. I probably went a little fancier than originally planned. I actually put what do you call that stuff? You know, the stuff you iron on the fronts of all the plywood. And then once that was getting a little pricey, and I put these little bullnoses, no, not bullnoses, whatever, little edge pieces on their birch, same as the plywood. So I decided I'd do the same on the other pieces, cut some little strips. Anyways, that's the update for now.